Welcome everyone to my journey to 2000 Elo, where I'll be playing rapid games every day in an effort to reach 2000 Elo on chess.com. Also, check out my chess.com club, where I will be doing events such as viewer tournaments, guest appearances from chess coaches and chess masters, and also blitz games with me on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. If you like this, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button, and I hope you guys enjoy it. See you next time. I just need to get this game over for the day. My daily gaming. I will not be losing to time. I do not care. Out of question that I lose a gun of time with a 10-second income. Indian. I've been facing this a lot. The London. Play. It's about Shaim. 1691 from the US. But yeah, I want to make sure that the music is really not too loud, so I'm not just turn this down. Souls, then I think I'll play H3. Or Souls E4. If ever, knight A5, knight H5. Moves bishop G5. So I don't remember. The problem is I don't remember when that works. Like sometimes when you haven't played H3 to tuck away your bishop and the opponent plays knight H5, the move is like often either E5 or G5, and then very often push F6 and you counterattack with G4, because if they take, it's supposed to be better for white. But I don't remember what line that is. Like, it's not every line where that works. So I need to like brush up on that again and just like stick it in my head forever. Otherwise you kind of just lose your dark square bishop for no reason. So either C4 should be theory, I think. H3. That position looks kind of interesting, so let me just think. C4, knight H5, bishop G5, F6, and then G4 takes. But I guess ideally you want black to take your pawn and open up the G file, but let's just go with an early H3. It can't be a terrible move. I'm not sure I like that. I'm not sure how well it worked, because I don't remember that being as dangerous when the opponent has like a Fiend Keto set up. There's no threat of e5 for the moment, so we're going to go ahead and play c4. Grab some space. That doesn't look right. That looks really early to be doing that. Maybe I'm wrong, but now he's definitely looking to play e5. So we can the bishop back like preemptively. They were not forced to do anything. Still, I think I'm gonna go just knight c3 and ignore that. It's not the end of the world. I don't know if it's the best move. e5, bishop h3, h2. If he takes, I believe we take back with the pawn. If he pushes, so I think or we can take back with the knight, but if knight takes, maybe c5. But if c5, that actually drops the d6 pawn, so maybe that doesn't work. Taking with the e pawn is not really any big problem, but I don't know, like rook e8 check, bishop b2. Should be okay, because this knight's defending that square and I could still castle. Just a matter of, do I want my e-file? I believe there is just like a, this is all pretty standard here, and there's a right move. Bring it. But over here, knight c6. Right, we're gonna take forever to think. I just can't really see the right move here. Honestly, don't know in between both those moves. I played knight takes d4 because I'm not really sure if I want that pawn. Like, I'm not sure how easy that's going to be to defend. He already has his bishop attacking it, and if he somehow can start ganging up on that pawn, I just don't really want to lose. So we don't want to fall into this. Well, I guess we take the queen, but probably just bishop e2 anyways. We have to develop the bishop, and if we go bishop d3, then that does blunder Bishop takes d4, because I can't take that. And then just castles next. My last game, the mistake, I think it was last game, mistake I made was not castling. Instead, I played this silly move. I was playing as black. I played bishop to g5, I think, something like that. That's strange. Can't I just take with the knight? Sec. Threatening knight c7, forking the rooks. I'll have to go to knight a6. I can always go back. It's like a free pawn to me. Am I missing something here? 6. Eventually, probably queen c2. Just defend everything. Get the rook out of that diagonal when I can. Whoops. But priority. My priority here is going to be to castle pretty soon. He's not looking. He or she or they are not looking great on development. I'll say that. I think that they've moved that knight 3 times now. That's what I think. So. Okay, this. I might have something. Maybe not. Also, just castle. I do like the pressure I'm putting on here, but I'm just looking at other ways. I see that if the queen ever vacates that square, this rook will be hanging because of how underdeveloped they are. So I was looking at maybe like queen a5, and then I could even like take, and you know, if he takes, it's bad news. But they can play c6. And a knight sack doesn't work there. So maybe I just castle. Not looking to play f4 or anything like that. That knight is okay there. It's not threatening anything. Probably just castles first, and then we can look. Maybe queen b3 eventually, if bishop ever leaves that square. The bishop doesn't have a lot of good squares either. These knights are actually pretty brutal right now. I'll probably end up kicking my knight away with c6. Don't think I want to take this knight just yet. I like my bishop. Up a pawn, so we can try to just trade down some material. Thanks, double up his pawns as well. really would love that fork. That's the only thing. Do I just go for it? I mean, I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but if I go, I know that this hangs. E3 is going to be weak and probably fall afterwards, but if I play F4, I'm either winning a piece or I'm forking the rooks there. No? F4. Yeah, and the knight has no good squares to go to. Back to D7 just really seems to cripple his position, and if F4 takes... Take back. Let's go for it. Am I missing anything before I do this? I think this is one of those moves where you're like, no. I think to myself, no, I can't do that. That's just a bad move. Like, wow. I think they might have abandoned the game, or I don't know. Down to 23 seconds. I'll analyze anyways and see what, I always analyze, but I would be curious to see if this was a bad move. Probably, maybe. 3, 2, 1. It's kind of surprising. Maybe they got tied up with something. Okay, so let's analyze this. Yeah, 75.3% accuracy for myself and 71.1% for my opponent. They had 1 blunder, 2 mistakes, 1 inaccuracy. I don't look at like typically the good, excellent, best moves or whatever. If it's a brilliant move, cool, but otherwise I'm mostly concerned with where my mistakes are. So, and I had no blunders, 1 miss, and 3 inaccuracies. Alright, so this was a London, played against an Indian. I think that my opponent went a little bit wrong, yeah, with knight fd7. It just seemed like really early. Usually that comes later when there's like, I don't know, some kind of discovered threat. Oh my god, some kind of discovered threat with the bishop. So I was already kind of happy to see this because they're moving the knight twice already in the opening, and all of their pieces are still behind bars. I chose to play c4. So first I played h3. Yeah, okay, which is good. It's theory. It's not. Can't be that bad. So h3 first, then c4. e5 isn't possible for the moment. After knight back to d7. Sorry, knight f to d7. I played knight c3. An alternative move is bishop e2. I usually like to get the knight out first. Also, just taking the sting away from this diagonal. But okay, bishop back. Alright, so apparently pawn takes is better, so let's just look at this. Pawn takes, rook e8 check, b6. Getting ready to fiend counter the bishop. Yeah, okay, that looks like it'd be pretty good, but they could play, I'm assuming this might be played, bishop e2, c5. Yeah, that would be a little annoying. Would it though? I don't really understand if this is a good move. I can take with a knight. a6. Just don't think my opponent would be playing that. Gambiting pawns for, as far as I can see, no apparent reason. Why would that... Oh. Sorry, c5, not b5. Yeah, okay, c5, and then... They're just castles. It's obviously very tempting to push forwards with d5, but I think the computer isn't going to really like that. d5 is not one of the recommended moves. It does open up the bishop. Anyways, what actually happens? Here, I took with a knight, rook e8, bishop e2, d5 is a blunder. Yeah, I mean, it is a free pawn, but I suppose looks like taking with the pawn was better. I just like taking with the knight because it was threatening c7, but I guess he had ways to defend that. Taking with the pawn, does put a pawn in the center. So oh, I didn't even see that. Knight b5 really putting pressure on c7. So let's see. Knight b5, c6, forking knights, but we have the fork first. No. Huh? Why wouldn't that work? C takes. I guess it'll probably end up being a rook for 2 knights. This knight is going to be hard to get out of there. Knight a6. It still would feel okay about that. Anyway, so I missed that idea. But let's see. Here, c6. The computer's saying knight d7. What? Oh, what? Oh, knight d to c7. Okay, the fork does still work, but it has to be the knight from the d square. After takes, we take on d8. Huh? Queen takes on d8. Oh, take the queen first. Yeah, okay. Oh, to be precise, we don't need to take that rook right away. We can first take on b5. Get our money's worth and then grab the rook. Okay, that isn't what happened though. We ended up in this position, and I played the move. Well, first I castled, then I played the move f4, which is a miss. I suppose because the computer really wants knight b5, and I missed that. But what happens after this? So f4, yeah, takes. Black is winning. Knight back to c6. Okay, because now, yeah, I guess I missed that. That after takes, then I can go back to c6, which is better than d7. f5 is what I was looking at. Kind of, because that gives away the e5 pawn. You can take that with check. After king h1. Bishop takes. Okay. What? What am I missing? Okay. Bishop takes on f5. This is already... still no fork. The computer doesn't want this. Bishop d3. Why? So b2. The computer puts bishop f3. This is just crazy. Well, anyways, f4 was a bad move. There was a miss. I should have been looking. Should have seen that I could add more pressure on the c7 square. All right. Well, I'm going to stop it there for now. I'll be bringing out more videos every day. I should have brought out a video yesterday, but like I said, the audio I was recording music was way too loud, and I'm just pretty frustrated too. So, but thanks for any of you who are watching. I'll see you next time.